Here we are live again. As every single evening, as I promised, we're gonna have some real talk. Guys, I have some good topic I want to cover today with you. So we're gonna speak about confidence, about how to get confidence and like to have that real confidence. People can understand if you are bullshitting or if you are really confident. And I'm gonna let you know how you can tap into your highest power, your highest confidence, so that everywhere you go, you're gonna see a green light. Sooner or later, it's gonna become green. So pay attention; it's important thing, and I expect this gonna help you a lot. So first of all, have you ever thought about why are you here? What is the purpose? What am I here to do? What do we have any purpose here, or are we here just to have fun? Like to have some like vacation, some holidays on planet Earth. You know, to drink, smoke, get high, have fun. Is this a purpose of life? If you've been looking for a real purpose, for a useful purpose, I'm gonna let you discover this. I think these questions, the things we're gonna speak about, gonna help you out to discover your real purpose on Earth. And this might be not what you thought. So first, I believe truly we are all here for a reason. There is a reason why exactly you are here. How you was born even. You had many concurrents, but you was the only one which really went it through to the world. If you know what I'm speaking about, if you know some about biology side, how we are getting born, it's like it's really small chance, one of probably million chance that exactly you was born on this planet. So could it be that you was here just like by accident, or are you really have a purpose here? And the thing is, we are all here for a reason, bro. We all have a reason. you know God wouldn't create us, wouldn't make us, wouldn't bring us on earth just to to do nothing, just to kill time. We all have to do something here. So first of all, who is God? What is God? Like, some people think God is some dude sitting in the heaven, so some dude, some person making your wishes. Like you're praying for somebody outside to help you out. Even if you're not religious, there probably was a time when you've been seeking for help. Just once you receive that help, probably you forgot about that. But bro, there's a lot of people get it twisted. God is not some kind of dude sitting in the heavens. God is like a spirit, invisible entity. And the most of that entity is within you. It's more within you than anywhere outside. It's more within you. This is like that voice, that inner voice you have, this is God. This is your unique voice, who is guiding you, who is helping you out, who is even probably are trying to tell you many things, but you have to realize that some things that voice is telling you to do might be not what you would like to do right away. And oftentimes, what people do, they try to mute that voice. They try not to hear it. And the quickest way not to hear that voice is by some kind of recreational stuff. People get drunk, people get high, do something just not to hear those thoughts, not to hear that voice. If that voice is trying to bring you out of comfort zone, if that voice is telling you to change, some people really accept it and live in congruence with that inner voice, and they are always blessed. They achieve things in life, they are blessed. People see them as lucky. Other people who don't listen to that voice, who try to mute that voice, they see them as lucky, they call them as gifted, and so on. But reality is they only listened to that voice within, because that voice is your authentic voice of God. You have to understand that, really take that into account. So it's not some kind of dude in the heavens. This is a spirit. Spirit means something you don't see. It's invisible. You can Google one thing. What percentage of reality do we see? If you type this sentence in Google, what percentage of reality do we see? I have it right on my screen. It writes approximately 0.0035%. That's what we see. It's written the human eye can perceive a tiny fraction of the electromagnetic spectrum, approximately 0.0035% of reality. Think about that. Why sometimes if you have a pet or you have a dog, why is he hearing something or reacting to certain things which you don't hear and you don't react? Because dog sees or hears things differently. He can sense even when you are coming back without seeing you, without hearing you. Even if you come back home, he was waiting. Let's say your dog was waiting at home. Even though if you come back without car, he knows when you are coming back. Uh, Bro, keep that in mind. That we see only really smallest fraction of what actually is in the physical world, in the reality, and think of God that it's the spirit. You cannot see it, but most of it is within you. It's more within you than outside you. So when we talk about the purpose, why we are here, and it's logical that we all here are for a reason, for a unique reason. We are supposed to do something to leave our mark in the world, right? I understand that to make world better in some way, to help others, to help others to level up, to understand more, to see more, to become more. And bro, God is talking to you all the time. That voice which is telling you to drop that drink, to drop that smoke, to drop overeating foods which doesn't help you get better. This is that voice. This is that consciousness which is speaking to you. This is unique voice to you. Nobody else is hearing you but hearing it but you. So the message comes directly for you. This is, as they say, it's closer than your breath. It's so close that you don't have to think that it's somewhere else. Some people think they close their eyes, God won't see them anymore. You know what they do, but bro, it's closer than your breath. It sees everything, it knows everything. You cannot bullshit it. You cannot bullshit that entity because it knows more than you know. And it's within you. It's not anywhere else more than it is within you. So when you hear that voice who is encouraging you to change, if you had enough, if you want really to start realizing your true potential, if you want to start becoming confident and really have that real confidence, not faked confidence, not like some guys who think they are tough, acting confident. The real ones see right away who is really confident, who is really in living in alignment with that inner voice within him, and who is acting confident, or picked up some kind of uh, power games, and try there to show something. This the real people see that right away. You cannot fake that shit. So, bro, that's the quickest path to become more confident. The reality is, once you stop, let's say, when it comes to fitness, why fitness is so beneficial, and it's not only about your looks, it's not only about being attractive, feeling attractive, getting some chicks, bang some chicks all the time. It might feel like this if you're somebody watching me in your 20s, in beginning of your 20s, that's your purpose. But yeah, if you desire that, go for it. If that's your emotional motivation, why to get in shape, to get more girls, go ahead, do that. It's still better when you get in shape, when you get but the real reason why I also myself, I train a lot, I train every day, twice per day, is because I seek that feeling, that powerful feeling of myself. When I push myself harder, it seems like that God is really gifting people who go to struggles, who go towards adversity, like self-imposed adversity, even though, like, working out, being comfortable, you know feeling comfortable being uncomfortable, if that's the saying. Like, if you're lazy, if you're like really neglecting that inner voice, if you're not even trying to improve, then don't be surprised why you're not feeling blessed, that you're not feeling that you receive some gifts from God, because God probably hates you if you're lazy, if you're not doing nothing, if you try only to do the least, the minimum effort you can do on the planet to contribute to planet, like on the least amount is possible, and you seek only recreation, only drinking, only parties, only some kind of uh, things which doesn't benefit anybody else than you, then don't be surprised that you're not getting those gifts. But to really unleash your real potential, if you watch this video, you are someone who is meant to be somebody. You are ambitious, you have ambitions, you want to you had some dreams, you have some goals you want to achieve, even though, even if you believe you can achieve things or not, keep in mind that you can achieve whatever you desire. But the right path, the straight path to achieve those goals is to build up yourself, to start hearing that voice. A lot of people try to mute that voice, not to hear it, and that's where drugs, alcohol, smoke comes into account. Just not to hear those thoughts, not to change. And this is basically, then life gets difficult. Then some people are like living in hell. Mind on its own can make heaven out of hell, or hell out of heaven. you know it's like, the more difficult you are on yourself, the easier your reality gonna be, the brighter the sky gonna be, the more green lights you're gonna see, the more confident you're gonna feel, more blessings you're gonna have. Like, Stoic philosophers say as well, hard on oneself and easy on others. So if you are harder on yourself, if you do the sacrifice, if you go towards difficult things, it's not only by the contrast, everything else seems like to be easier. It is like this. It's like, God is like gifting you that strength, And if you already make yourself stronger from within, if you go towards adversity, if you go towards challenges, you impose for yourself difficulties, everything else is easier because you already do what you're supposed to do. So, bro, this if that voice is telling you to drop something, drop that drink, drop those drugs, drop those smoke. Once you drop them, and once you start eating foods, this the diet part is super important. Why diet is so important? It's like it's not only that 80% of results in your physical appearance is coming from diet, but also you get that mental clarity, bro. You don't have some brain fogs once you stop eating whatever goes from emotion. Oh, I want that sweet, that sweet, creamy cake. Put white all around that creamy shit you're eating. Once you drop that stuff and you eat only foods which makes you feel better, look better, makes you stronger, God blesses you. I mean, your body is a gift from God, and you can build your body. It's basically perfect. Our genetics are perfect. You see the babies, they born perfect until they pick up some kind of false beliefs from people who were ignorant about certain things, or some kind of limited beliefs. Most of that programming is coming from the childhood. you know Parents don't know much, and they don't know how to raise their children sometimes. And children, during the first 7 years, they are recording information from the parents. They don't think logically much, you know and later you have to do some work to overcome those limitations, those limiting beliefs. I remember from my childhood, I saw clearly from my childhood a lot of bullshit parents or other adults been believing or doing. There been some kind of birds diseases, some kind of cows diseases. Then they stop eating cows or stop eating beef. I thought, what the fuck? I love eating beef. I don't give a fuck if there is some kind of disease around going about some beef disease, cow's disease. I don't remember exactly how was that name. In Lithuanian was called Karvių pasiutligė or something like that, like cows getting crazy. I thought, what the fuck? How you guys believe that kind of shit? I knew right away from within that this is bullshit, and I didn't believe it. I kept eating the beef, and I remember after a couple of weeks, when this all boom went away, they've been already eating beef, you know? And I thought, like, what the fuck? Just a couple of days ago, you didn't eat it because from the news, it was said that cows are going crazy, so nobody been eating cows. And now you're already eating it because somebody told you that cows don't go crazy anymore. This is so fucking funny. But the thing is, bro, that inner voice in you, once you drop, once you do what it says tells you to do, once you drop the vices, once you drop everything like drink, smoked, that food which is not aligned with your fitness goals, bro, you start seeing clearly. You start hearing that voice, and that voice, like, it guides you. It wants best for you. It's like basically God wants to live in you and experience the best life you could live. It's friendly with your needs, with your deeds, whatever you desire. This desire is put from God to you. And once you start really listening to that voice, once you start doing what it tells you to do, you see how many blessings you attract. You see how your life is changing, how much better you become, how much everything changes, bro. So now to hear that voice clearly, there are a couple of things you want to do daily. Like, it's not much needed to make day a happy day, but you have to have some kind of routine. We as human beings perform the best on routines. So that routine, if you want to start hearing that voice, you understand this must be your diet must be on point. If you're gonna be keeping polluting your body with some foods which are not aligned with your goals, you won't hear that voice clearly. So you wanna track your macros. This is the thing. This is not just about looks. This is about mental clarity. Once people get into habit of tracking macros, they get in shape, they lower the body fat, they start hearing the message which is coming for them, that authentic voice of God. It's a bliss, bro. It's not just about looks, about fitness, about girls. It's much more than that. It's much more deeper purpose, and this is what actually raises your self-esteem and makes you feel more confident, like really confident. The real one sense if somebody is bullshitting, he is confident, or if he is really confident. So that's the thing. Tracking macros, protein, fats, and carbs. If you don't know how to set your macros, send me a DM. I'm gonna help you out with this. I know all about this. I do that. I help people to do the same. Once you learn that stuff, it becomes like your habit. You don't have problems with that. It's not something that you have to learn again and again. You just have to. It becomes same like brushing your teeth. Most of you probably do that every morning, every evening. If you have some hygienic habits installed. So you want to install this habit because this is what's going to give you that result, that physical appearance, that feeling, that mental clarity, and you're going to start tapping into that voice, into your consciousness, your authentic voice of God. That's the key. The second thing is working out, pushing yourself. God don't like lazy people. That's for a reason. Once you push yourself, you get into so powerful state, bro. You are just hearing that message clearly. That's why working out is helping a lot of people to get out of feeling low, of depressive feeling. I don't believe in depression, but I believe in that. You know, working out is helping you to go away from any kind of dark places your mind might bring you if you just sitting at home doing nothing, watching TV, sitting in the small room. You know, it's you want to move. Your body must be moving. When you move, you get into that flow, and also when you push yourself harder in the gym, it's like you become more powerful, bro. And if God is living in you, He wants you to have that power. So working out 1 hour per day. I go every day. You can take 2, 3 days per week. But the thing is, you want to push yourself as much as you can in the gym. Always try to push more and more. Don't sit on the bench during the rest breaks. Move, do something, make more intensive workout, shorter periods of rest, but take more free weights. Avoid those, jerking exercises with one cable. you know Go hard in the gym. Try to get into that feeling which makes you really go be uncomfortable in the gym you know so tracking macros, working out, and reading, learning something new. This is the key as well. If you want to feel confident, you must feel that you have control over your life. The more control you have over your life, the more confident you're gonna feel. This is like a program of human beings. We all want to feel that we are learning something new, we are becoming better. Nobody wants to be a loser, right? We always want to become better, to be better, to improve our lives, to improve others' lives. And reading some self-improvement books is a game changer. It doesn't have to be like long hours sitting of reading, but have some kind of routine. Let's say in the morning, you can do 20 till 30 minutes working out, 20 till 30 minutes reading, and tracking your macros. Macros won't take more time. You just have to learn that skill. It You eat anyway, you cook anyway. It won't be taking more time for you. But for working out and for reading, take at least I would say 40 minutes till 1 hour before you start your day to set the tone for the day. To reach that powerful state, to set your mindset right with some self improvement books. This is a game changer, bro. And you want to do that every day. 20, 30 minutes working out every day won't leave you feeling sore or tired. It's different feeling. It's gonna make you feel more energized. That's why I do that in the morning every day before I start my day, because it really gives more energy for all the day. The most fucked up days is if by any means something gets in the way. If I cannot hit the workout, it's different day. Once you get into the habit of working out in the morning, you're gonna know what I mean. You raise your energy, you have more energy when you work out early. So, bro, take those 20, 30 minutes for working out, 20 to 30 minutes for reading some self-improvement book every morning. What happens, you set your thoughts right as well. You hold those thoughts during the day. You become smarter. It's like it's different feeling, and God wants you this. It He wants you to unleash more of your potential, because the more of your potential you unleash, it's like the more He can live in you and do things through you, use you as a messenger, as a tool, to elevate the humanity as well. So that's how all it works. But first of all, you want to also add those habits: working out, reading, tracking macros, and start listening to that voice. If it tells you to stop drinking, stop smoking, cut out some kind of drugs, just do that, bro. Have that higher purpose. This is, you're here for a reason, and only you can know the exact reason you're here. Only you can know what you're supposed to do on this planet. But to hear that voice again, you have to be in alignment with that voice. You must do what it tells you to do, and only you hear that all the time, and that's basically it. So one more thing, so some people say, it's uncomfortable, like working out, like reading, even tracking the macros. I could never track my food every day. So some people are bitching like this, but keep in mind that